So welcome to my new craft room. Welcome to my scrapbook room. I am just going to tell you right off the get-go that I am doing this just using my hand. I don't have a gimbal or anything, so hopefully it's steady enough. We just walked in the door, and I will show you behind the door. I have all my aprons and a couple bags. So that's there. I love records, so I have a lot of very old records. And I also love crates. As you'd probably recognize, I guess, from my old room, I have a lot of vintage stuff. I love vintage, so I kept some of that in the old room because I still kind of have that room going, but I've put some of the stuff in this room again. So I have my old globe, I have one of my old cameras, a bunch of different ephemera in an old Disneyland cup, and a picture of my dad. And those lights up there, those were my daughters. I haven't got them up and going yet, but I will eventually, just to give some more light in this room. There is my record player, and again, you'll see lots of different vintage things in here. Some of my plants. These are some of my rocks that I've collected. They are all in heart shapes. An old ceramic container that my mom made. This is my life. I just freaking love cats. And that's something I got from an auction from a maker in BC on Gabriola Island. It's absolutely gorgeous. These are my Golden Girls Chia Pets. I absolutely love Golden Girls, and I just started these. Ironically enough, I did them the day before Betty White passed away, but it's Rose and Sophia. So those are just starting to sprout. I just have some decorative stuff and a very old stamp. I sometimes use that in some of my junk journals. I don't know how old that is. I'm guessing probably from the 40s or 50s. Just some papers in this compartment. Some of my flowers. Decorative. My gessos, some ribbons, and here we're getting to some of my stuff that's just organized. So I have like stencils, my Lavinia stamps, I have, what else do I have in some of these things? I have junk journal stuff from when I'm doing planners, which is really traveler's notebook stuff. That one is mostly, I want to say, foam stamps. There's my big shot, and I also have a spellbinder machine, but it's in the other room. Here are all my distress crayons. They're all back there. And my gelatos. That one is stuff for doing art journals. That one there is, it's just random scrapbooking stuff. That one is filled with adhesives, and I say filled, like it's filled. That is my candy stash. Don't tell anybody. And that one is all my punches. So then we come over here, and down below there, that's all stuff I use for junk journals. And then we come up, and that is my, one of them, I have two of those, my totes. And it's loaded full of everything I would need to work on my traveler's notebooks. I also have the identical one that is filled too with everything I need, so I can just grab and go, and it has everything I need as well to do my scrapbooking or junk journals. Right here I have, to the right, I have stamps, and I have my stamping platform and things like that. The next shelf I have all my die cuts. I have bits and pieces for my junk journals and different things. I have all my tags, and then I have all my little containers, and you will have noticed some of those from some of my videos I make. So then we're going to go to this shelf, and those are all envelopes. These are all books that I use in some of my projects and in my junk journals. This is an old Pyrex container, and I have little bits and pieces in there. These are some of my mini journals and little mini albums I've made and other creations that you will have probably seen most of these in a video of some kind. This I just haven't put up yet. It will probably go here. And that is just a cat hanger. So there's that. These are all bits and pieces and different rocks I've collected that have some sentimental reasons. These are some junk journals and mini journals that I've made. Some of those are on video. There we go, that's a Fire King. Again, I like vintage. This whole container is all Christmas stuff, and I pull that out when I'm doing junk journals and different journals with Christmas stuff, which tends to be most of my journals right now. That is completely filled with just Christmassy things. And there's some of my cats and my plants. So then we come over here. You saw I have my clock, which ticks constantly. Here's one of my mini lights for recording, and I have 3 of these, but only one is out right now. We're gonna come over here, my closet, which has got stuff in it, but it's not plumb full. This is one of my carts, and this one tends to be, my inks are down below, so that's all my inks. Then I have all my paints on the 2nd and 3rd, and all of my alcohol inks. So that tends to be the ink cart. So that is plumb full, and I use that often. So that's why that one's sitting out. We go to the wall, and I have my Glitz glitter gels there, and some of my Dilutions paints, the ones that are in the old containers. Those are my Silhouette pens that go into my machine, and some of the little trinkets and things that I use in my creations. Some chalkboard paint. This is all stuff I just use in my everyday stuff. This one here is stuff I use in my journals. Those are just really, really cute, and I put them up there. Those are Pioneer Woman Redrumming stuff. These, now, that's a picture of my sister and I when we were little. These are all stuff for junk journaling. Those are giant paper clips and regular paper, excuse me, I got the hiccups. Regular paper clips, and plus there is some jewelry making stuff in there, because I do make jewelry as well. That's my rubber, or my static mat thingy. That's my Baron I made, and then there's just some stuff in that, again, vintage. These are awesome. I love these sock monkeys. I got those from Treasured Memories crop I was at. I won them both. Casey Benson from Treasured Memories made those. I absolutely love them. They're so cool. And then this cute little guy. One of my old students that worked for me when I worked in a school gave that to me one year for Christmas, and I've kept it because it has sentimental value to me. Here's some more flowers and trinkets I use. This I got from an antique mall here in the city, and I absolutely love it, and it's full of stuff. So different things I use in my creations. So yeah, I pull it out, and it's got a little bit of all kinds of goodies in here. So it's just, it's a fun one, and this one is so full I can't even really open it. So yeah, that's fun. This, I have junk journal stuff in it, and that Katarina crate down there, sometimes I pull that out and my cat sleeps in there, so it's a cat bed. These are my artworks. I should probably move back so you can see. These are all from IKEA, and that's the top. Then we come down, I just have an older chair, my recycling, and my garbage, so nothing major. This is my desk. So this is where I do my part-time job, and I also do filming and editing and whatnot. So I do that, and plus I work on my junk journal stuff in doing my printing. And I just got this printer and I absolutely love it. You might want to consider getting one if you do junk journals. It's the Epson EcoTank 2850, which is this year's model. But so that is that area. This is my filming area and my tall stand. So I do a lot of crafting here when I want to stand. So there's that. I do have 2 carts down here underneath, and I pull them out when I'm working, but otherwise they are pretty much, whoops, stay here. So I have some of my mediums on this one and things I would use for those. So a lot of this one is for art journals. So I do art journals and things like that. I have some of my collage paper, my Tim Holtz stuff. This is where I also have my ink, blending brushes and things, and I have my acrylic blocks and some foam stamps. And then all of my brayers are here and my spray mist. And a brayer on the ground. So I'll just pick this guy up. So, and then I have some of my paints and things here. And that's this one here. So put this back in here. I have my stool right there when I want to sit. My rug. I have I have 4 different, what do you want to call them? I'm losing my train of thought. 4 embossing guns. So I have one of them hanging here, and I have my heat tool here. So I just plug it into that plug when I want to use them. Okay. This one here, this is a card. I used to take this on all of my retreats, but I don't really anymore. This top one is filled with washi tape, and I easily have probably 700 or 800 washi tapes. So that's on my washi. This one doesn't really have anything in it right now, it's just cords. This one is all my sticker letters, thickers, that kind of thing. So that's what I have in that one. This one, I'll pull this one out. This one has a bunch of different things. This has all of my sprays. So all my colored sprays are here. My embossing glaze, my POSCA pens and pens, my Stabilo all pencils, my embossing powders, Wink of Stella, all my cards for doing journals, my re-inkers, my stuff for making coffee stain, and my gel plating stuff, my replaceable blades, wipes, and that kind of stuff. So I have all of that down here, and that's on that cart. So I pop that one back in. Okay, so now we're gonna go over here. This is, I had 3 of these on wheels. I stacked them all. So this is all my papers. And I have all of my papers in here by theme. So when I need something, I grab them there. That is my drink holder and garbage, but I don't really use that one for garbage. I usually put stuff I want shredded or whatever. I have this picture of different places I've been. I took those pictures. This is where my cats like to hang out with me, and as you know, I have 4 cats and they're with me most of the time. So then we move over to my sitting area. So this is where I sit when I have crafting to do and I want to sit. I don't want to stand. I have a bunch of stuff on the go right now, so I've got to work on that. So that, and I have all my little pullouts here. And with these pullouts, I have all kinds of stuff, you know, ephemera, ribbons, some trims. This one's empty right now because I just emptied some of these. These all had washi in them before. Lots of ephemera. That has batteries and different things. There's, and that one, enamel dots. And then I have all my paintbrushes here. I have bits and pieces of ephemera for making journals. Adhesive. This is all the stuff I can easily grab when I want to create something, and I just make it. This picture will go here. My sister gave me this. This area makes, it's pretty important to me. So I will be putting that up on the wall once I get it framed. So that one is there for that reason. And then I just have this area here. This is stuff I'm working at right now. So that doesn't usually sit there, but it's there for now. And another cat can sleep there because my cats don't like to be near each other and they're very possessive. So this is the room. This is the new room. It's a lot more spacious, and I still have the old room. I have a lot of my, well, all of my scrapbook albums are in there. We're kind of using it as a sitting room right now, and I have a lot of stuff still in there, but this is the one I primarily use. It's mostly my old toys and vintage stuff in there and my albums. But this is it. So when you see me making videos, or I'm, I guess, talking to you online, this will be the new room I am in. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this tour. Tell me what you think. And I would love to see your crafting rooms. If you have it on social media or pictures, either send me the link in the comments, or you can even send me pictures, or just tell me where I can see them, because I always find it fascinating to see how people decorate their rooms and how they set them up. Anyways, if you like my videos, don't forget to like it, subscribe to this feed, and I really appreciate your support. And this is where I'll be doing it all from now. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have an awesome day.